Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. Mm. Mm.
Silly Asian guy.
Silly Asian guy.
The Mooncake Festival is coming up, also known as the Mid-Autumn Festival or the Mooncake Festival. It's a traditional holiday celebrated by Chinese culture, and usually it's on the 15th day of the 8th month on the lunar calendar. And during this festival, families usually buy this pastry to celebrate the festival. They either buy this for their friends or they buy it for their families. Now the cool thing is that Costco actually has a variety of mooncakes that they're selling, and I actually bought some. So we're gonna go through them and see which one's better. So what is a mooncake? You can easily go on the internet and look it up, and you'll see videos of how they make it and what it is. But simply put, it's a sweet pastry. It's basically lotus seed paste. They turn lotus seed into a paste and they sweeten it up with either syrup or sugar, and they flatten it into I guess sometimes it's round, sometimes it's circular. And there's many varieties. Sometimes they'll use red bean, some use I've seen variations like matcha in it, but there's always a choice if you want like egg yolk in it, or double egg yolk, or no egg yolk, or mixed nuts. And the egg yolk is the salty egg yolk, which is usually from duck eggs. And the mooncakes usually come in packages of 4, and they're quite expensive. A whole box of 4 would be about $30 to $40 if you go to a Chinese supermarket or a bakery. And sometimes it can go as much as $75 to $80. I remember last year in Flushing, there was a Chinese supermarket and they were selling it for $75. And it's a specific brand, I guess, that's more expensive, is a popular one. I forgot the name of it. I think it was May something, May Ah or May Wa. It might be May Wa. But anyway, at Costco, the cool thing is they have quite a variety, and they're actually pretty inexpensive. This one right here, and these are made in Taiwan. This one's called Joy Luck Palace, and this was only $12.99. $12.99 at the store, and $15.99 if you order on the website. And this is just the traditional mooncake lotus seed paste with this one is double egg yolk, and I love the like salty egg yolk. It's not salty, it's just called salty egg yolk, and oh my god, it's so good. So when you have a chance to get a double one, yeah, I get the double one. And then there's this one, this purple tin container. It's the Emperor brand. It's also in Taiwan. I think I read this as a popular brand in Taiwan also. I'm not sure. But the difference with this one is this is the mixed nut one, which is actually not my favorite. But my mom loves this one. Basically, there's like 5 kinds of nuts in there. I think there's pumpkin seed, almonds, melon seed, like winter melon seed, sesame seed, and it might be walnuts, I'm not sure. But this one, yeah, so the thing about this one is it comes in 4. And all 4 have mixed nuts, but 2 of them have double egg yolk in it. So this one is my least favorite, but I'll show you guys how it looks inside. Oh, and this one, I think this was about, I think $16 in store, and they don't sell this online. Though I did order this online thinking it was this, but it wasn't, and I'm so happy it wasn't. Which is this one, and it's kind of like a bluish purple box. Actually, it looks more blue, but I remember on the website it looked purple. That's why I thought it was the same one. But this is actually a cardboard box, and it's wrapped in saran wrap to keep it fresh. And what I like about this one, same brand too, the Emperor. But what I like about this one, this was the same as the red one. Same as this one. It's also double egg yolk and lotus seed paste. And I actually like this one a lot. And this one's expensive. This one I didn't see it at the store, but online you had to buy it as a 2-pack. It came out to I think $42 for a 2-pack. So that comes about maybe was that like $21 a box, which is not too bad comparing to how much you'll buy it in a Chinatown bakery or supermarket. And actually this was really good. And for a special bonus, now this thing, this you have to get. This is so good, and I used to hate this so much. My mom loves these, and I think the reason I hated these was the ones my mom got, I think it was like a generic brand, or maybe they weren't as famous. Basically these are pineapple cakes, and it has like a buttery crust inside. It's like a pineapple filling. The reason I hated them was I think the ones my mom got just tasted horrible. She might have had this brand before, but when she offered it to me, I probably just didn't want it because I've had the crappy ones. And what I didn't like about it was that the filling inside tasted gummy. It tasted like a gumdrop. You know, imagine eating a cookie that had like a gumdrop filling. I don't know, I didn't like it. But this one, I was at my sister-in-law's for Thanksgiving last year, and she said she got this from Costco, and that they don't always sell it, and that this brand is hard to find. It's also made in Taiwan. It's the Isabelle brand, and I actually only had a bite of it, and it was so good because I was on keto still, and I couldn't really eat a lot of sweets. So I took a bite, and oh my god, it was so good. So they're selling this. So they're selling this at Costco right now, and it's expensive, but I think it's worth it. I did not see this in store. It might have been sold out, but when you buy this online, it is $50, and it's for a box of three of these, and each of these have 16 individually packed ones. And as you can see, I have eaten many of them already. They are individually packed, but I'm definitely going to show you this. So right now, let's it was the box. It wasn't me. I did not fart. If I did, I would admit it. So we're going to try this one first. This is I think the $12.99 a box one. Just gonna rip off the wrap. I actually have a box opened already, but that one I repackaged with a little bit of different things for my mom, so she gets to try a little bit of everything. Now they come individually packed like this. There's 4 of them. So it keeps its freshness, and it has a little that fresh packet inside, so you know it won't spoil. Gonna cut this open with hair cutting scissors, which I need a haircut soon. So it looks like, wow, smells good. You can smell like the crust. Take it out. Now usually they cut it in 4s, little wedges, and then let's see. So they usually cut it in 4s. And hopefully each piece has a bite of the egg yolk. But then some people don't like the salty egg yolk. Now I can look inside. So it looks like that inside. So it looks like. This is the, piece of the salty egg yolk fell out. This is hard to record. Now you can see the lotus seed paste and the egg yolk inside. So it's actually kind of hard to record with one camera and one hand and try to get the close-ups of these for you guys, but I'm just gonna try this one. Look at this one. Guys, it's always awesome when you get to pick one that has a full egg yolk inside. Look at that. Lotus seed paste, the salty egg yolk, and that crust. And this is the $12.99 box. Now, what I like about these also is because they're not as sweet. I think the ones in the Chinese bakeries or supermarkets, those are sweeter. Like, I used to like them as a kid. As I got older, I hated them, and I stopped eating them, even when my mom had them. And then I tried this recently because it was cheap at Costco. I was like, oh, let me try it. And actually it's not bad. The sweetness is half the sweetness of the original mooncakes I used to get. But I'm not sure if they changed the sweetness level. So I can't really compare. I can only compare to the ones I had in the past. Just so you know, I checked the ingredients. There's high fructose corn syrup in these, so I don't recommend eating this like too much, but I wouldn't say it's very rich, but definitely if you eat one whole mooncake, I think that's enough. But I do like the taste of this. I don't know how to I don't know how I don't know what food I can compare it to. The salty egg yolk, it's like a powdery texture, and it's really good. I can't explain it. I use salty egg yolk in a lot of stuff. I had a salty egg yolk ramen in Thailand. It was so good. The lotus seed paste the texture, picture it as like a really smooth but firmer red bean paste. It's kind of like that. What do you call it? The takoyaki. I'm gonna cut number 2 now. Let's do the one that's similar to the one I just cut, but the more expensive one. The $42 for 2 boxes, and this one's actually really good. I like this one. The other ones are in a tin can, and you would think, oh, nice metallic tin can, those boxes are nicer. This is a cardboard box, but what's cool about this box is inside it has this nice cloth layer, and again they're all individually packaged, and it kind of looks the same as the other one, but look at this cloth layer. It's actually a nice presentation in this one, so I kind of like this box too. The tin cans are good, you can always reuse them. to hold tea or anything and keep stuff fresh. But this box, I really like the this gold color silk-like fabric. So again, 4 individually wrapped. Let's open this one. And this one is my favorite. Oh, I like this one, how it has a longer plastic opening. I guess to make it easier to cut and to have room for you to put it back in if you can't finish it, so you can reseal it with a Scotch tape. Another fresh packet. Gonna use this same plate as before. Ooh, look at that. Mooncake, mooncake, mooncake. Look at that design of the crust. Some of them have Chinese characters depending on which brand you get. And the Chinese characters would have some like positive sayings, like probably like happiness or luck. All right, let's cut this one open. You know what? This one I'm gonna cut in a quarter, like how you cut a cake. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. Now with this one, I don't know if you noticed, but for me, the Lotus seed paste looks less dry than the other one. I mean, the other one didn't taste dry, but this one, I was saying how this one kind of tastes silkier and smoother when you taste it. It actually looks like it also. And I don't know if you noticed, the yolk on this one is more of an orange golden color, while the other one was more of a plain orange yellow. You know, let's cut this one right here too. I'll cut into a wedge like that. Now I cut that small wedge. I'm gonna try that one. Whoa, I'm dropping all the egg yolk crust. I definitely like this one way more. Something about it, just the taste. The texture of the lotus seed. I mean the lotus seed paste. And the flavor has more of a fresh, earthy flavor from the crust. Like this one, like I could see myself eating a lot. For some reason, the yellow one, I don't know what it is. The yellow one just doesn't. The other one tastes more plain, I guess. This one has something special in it. I can't pinpoint what it is. Look at that. And the salty egg yolk actually tastes much better. It feels smoother too. I'll be filling up on all this and all the high fructose corn syrup. Gotta go back on keto. I'll do a video on that too soon. one thing you have to worry about is where you're eating this, because it does get crumbly, so it can get all over the place. Okay. Now let's try my least favorite, which is the mixed nuts. It's kind of a waste to to cut that one up, but gotta show you guys. This purple box one. If you were to get that red box or the purple box one you order online, get the purple one. Or is it blue? Look at this one. This one's good. Let's move on to mixed nuts. These nuts, I mean mixed nuts. Is it in focus? Is the nut in focus? Is the nut in focus? Or is it not in focus? Alright, that was stupid dad jokes. Let's see if I can open this tin can with one hand. I can. Now it looks like this because I was originally going to use this tin can for my mom. This one was the $12.99 one. And these two are mixed nuts. This one, we'll open this one. This is mixed nuts with yolk. Square one is the mixed nuts with no egg yolk. So which one should we try? Try and remember which one I wanted to give my mom. Maybe I give her this one, so she has best of both. But then she likes mixed nuts though, so maybe she just wants the mixed nuts only. I can give her both of these, but if I give her both of these, I won't be able to cut it and show you guys. Oh, decisions. I'm gonna have to choose one to cut up for you guys. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the tiger by the toe. How does it even go? Because I don't remember how it goes. Okay, it's this one. So this is for mom. So I'm giving mom this. I think two of these good ones, and I'm gonna give her a box of the pineapple cakes, which I'm gonna save that for the finale. All right, you see how I'm kind of like acting up right now. It's because of the sugar in these. All right. You guys missed me cutting these nuts. Because when I was trying to cut the footage and switch to a closer macro lens, instead of hitting the stop record button, I hit the on and off button. So I totally turned the camera off and lost the footage of the actual cutting of this. Oh well, what can you do? I forgot what I did in that video, or forgot what I talked about. I may have said these nuts again, who knows. Okay, let's have a close-up look at these mixed nuts. So imagine a mooncake. Let me get close. Imagine a mooncake filled with granola. I guess it's almost like that. What's that green thing over there? Oh, it's I think it's pumpkin seed or watermelon, wintermelon seed. And there's the salted egg yolk. I might rewrap this up and give it to my mom. But yeah, you see, Yeah, I don't like this one, but I will eat it. I'll show you guys inside. But yeah, basically it's a bunch of seeds and it tastes, you know what it tastes like? Rugalash. There's like a specific flavor I can't point out. And I feel like I've had it before in some kind of cookie from like an Italian bakery or something. Is it rugalash? I think rugalash. But yeah, that's how it looks inside. Now let's see how it tastes inside. Actually, I know how it tastes already. Oh, it is. I mean, it's not a stinky smell. It's some kind of, well, maybe herb-like. It's not too bad. I think some people will like it. It tastes a little gummy. Like mixing a bunch of granola and some gummy paste. You see the seed? I mean, I guess try it. It's not too bad, actually, the more I eat it now. I can't pinpoint what it is. I've had this taste before in like an American type of cookie. Oh, I think it might have been some Turkish cookie. Not like baklava, but something. It's gotta be a specific nut. This nut. That's giving that scent or that taste that I can't pinpoint. But if you guys know what I'm talking about, like let me know. Put it in the comments. I don't hate it now as much as I used to. It's a good variation. If you're eating the other mooncake and it feels rich and you want to try something different, then like going back and forth, this would be okay. Let's try the egg yolk. Piece of it, which is my favorite part. Salty egg yolk chips, salmon skin, so good. This salty egg yolk is not as good. It's not. It doesn't fall off like powdery, or it's not crusty. It feels like just like pieces of it. And that's one thing I'm worried about eating these, is because they make fake eggs and fake egg yolks, and who knows what these companies use to make these products. You just have to trust them, or they get their egg yolks from some distributor and they trust their egg yolks when they're probably fake egg yolks too. I don't know, it's hard to say, but just to let you guys know, something to think about. But definitely I recommend trying this one, even though it's not my favorite. I'm not going to finish it right now because that would be my third piece. And we're on to the finale. Oh my god, you gotta get this. The pineapple cake is next. Okay, now on to the finale. My favorite. And sorry about the last clip. The microphone was facing the other direction, so you probably couldn't hear me too well. I gotta get a new microphone. That wasn't me. It was the box. Again, if I farted, I would tell you. Now this, oh my god. I think out of all these, if you were to get one, you gotta get this. the Pineapple Cakes by Isabelle from Taiwan. Isabelle, I don't know what accent I'm doing. Is it kind of like a Taiwanese Italian? Anyway, you can tell these are my favorite because there's 16 of these individually wrapped, and I've eaten most of them. Okay, let's check one out. I'm not going to read you the ingredients because they will probably kill you. It's not too bad compared to the mooncakes. The mooncakes have a lot of ingredients in there. So it's good. This one is not as bad because I like this one more. After I binge this, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna cycle back to keto and then back out. I lost 45 pounds, I think. Yeah, no, 45 pounds doing keto. And then recently, for the last 2 months, I gained back 12 because of eating this shit. No. I'm gonna make a video about the keto stuff. If anyone's interested, I recommend it. It actually worked, and you actually felt better. Oh shoot! I just opened it without even showing you guys. All right, so let me put it back in. It's like this. You peel that, and you open it, and it comes in a little plastic container. And look, it looks like a fried tofu or fried fish cake that you would have at Hot Pot, or fried stinky tofu, or that fried tofu, like I said, you would have at a wedding, Chinese wedding banquet, that's served with like seafood and snap peas. Cool. The product focus is working. I love that. It wasn't working in this other video I made. I made a dim sum video that I'm still putting together, try to edit for you guys to see. But I'm gonna have to put this video up first because mooncake season is coming. Now these are really crumbly, so I don't want to get all over the table. But can you see the texture of this? Like seriously, this is so good. Okay. Oh my god, I had like almost 3 pieces of mooncake and I can't really eat any more sweets. But I will eat this. Oh, it smells so good. It has like a buttery sweetness. I'm full from just smelling it. Okay, I will bite this. I'm not going to be one of those annoying scam videos you see on Facebook where they're trying to create something and do something and like they're almost there and like the whole video is like a half an hour and what they're trying to do doesn't happen until like the last 10 seconds of the video. All right, I'm gonna bite it right now. That flaky, powdery crust, the buttery crust. And inside the pineapple filling. It's really good. It's not very sweet. And that pineapple filling is not gummy like the one I said my mom sometimes get. It's like a different brand, but it's so good. Now, when I say flaky, it's not flaky like a little croissant. It's flaky as in like a powdery flaky. And imagine you get a bunch of those, is it Danish? Or those tin can butter cookies that you usually find at the store. People buying during the holidays. It's like a blue, usually blue tin cans, a bunch of different butter cookies. Imagine you put those in a Ziploc bag. You like bang it up and break it up and turn it into a bunch of little pieces. and then you compress that where it forms into a square like this. It kind of tastes like that, but better. It's so good. I think the most I can eat, I've had like 2 of these in a day. Can you see that? And look, there's like, see the little flakes falling off? Don't want to waste them, but I just want to show you. So good. Mmm. Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. Mmm, mmm. Mmm. I'm like Meg Ryan and when Harry Met Sally. That person over there probably wants what I'm having. Let me pull out a piece of the pineapple. You can taste some little bits and strands of the pineapple actually. So you know there's real pineapple inside. Is it picking it up? Like it's too small to pick up. Oh, there you go. It's not a booger. It's a big piece of booger, if it is, but it's good. Alright. I'm gonna wrap this up. Mooncake. Pineapple cake. Costco's not paying me to say this, but definitely pick up this pineapple cake. You might be able to find it in supermarkets, but I heard it's rare. My sister-in-law says it's rare to find these. But at least I know they have these at Costco. Definitely get that. The mooncake. I recommend this one. The one in the cardboard box. I ordered this one online. It comes in a 2-pack. I might actually put a screenshot of the website so you see what it is, or I'll put a link in the description. But this one's my favorite. These mixed nuts. This one, mixed nuts, I don't recommend, but I recommend if you want to try it, if you're an adventurer willing to try a mouthful of adventure, I recommend you get this. But you have to, if you're getting this mixed nuts one, you have to get it with a mooncake one, so you see a difference. Don't just get this one. If you're on a budget and you just want to have, and you never tried mooncake before, and you just want to get one for like to also like celebrate the festival, this one I think $12.99 at Costco, $15.99 on the website. But I think they charge shipping on this. They charge like $6 shipping on this. But the other ones, like shipping's already included, so they don't charge you. But yeah, if you're on a budget, get this one. But I like the brown, not brown, the bluish purple box one's my favorite. And definitely get the pineapple cakes. So good. And yeah, so if you have any questions or anything I got wrong or left out, or any of your favorites, or a better brand, or how to tell if an egg yolk is fake or not, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification icon. Don't they all say that? Like and subscribe and hit the notification icon. Alright, so see you next time. Hopefully I'll have a dim sum video up next. And don't forget to get your mooncake. And don't forget, mooncake, they're so tiny. They're so small. Even the pineapple cake, you can put in your purse, you can grab it out. You put in your purse, you can take it out as a snack. You can have it anywhere. You could have it at home. You could have it at home on the couch while reading a book. You can have it while playing Pac-Man. Or while on the can. Or in bed. Or in the shower.
Silly Asian guy.
Silly Asian guy. Eh.
I'm gonna wash that mooncake out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that mooncake out of my hair.